Good morning, Poke fans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our seasonal rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. So, first and foremost, I need to let you guys know why there wasn't any videos for the last 3 days. Mainly because I had to nuke the team that I was working on and the previous one. Not something I tend to do, but I had obviously nuked the Kyurem team and was really upset that I wasn't using Incineroar correctly. I wasn't using Sinistra correctly. And it seemed like anything that I tried to do didn't work effectively. Like, yeah, I got some like cool hits and stuff, but that's not what I'm trying to do. What I want to do is build a cohesive team using Pokemon that usually don't work well together. And I didn't build that. Kyurem kept getting countered by almost everything, and then I kept being outsped by almost everything else. So it was really hard for me to come back, or to combat, not come back, but to combat that problem. And then I started going down this rabbit hole of like different training methods and like theories about what Pokemon should be done for. So I had reset a lot of Pokemon. I had reset Raging Bolt, Incineroar, Kyogre, Groudon, Kyurem, and Tropicos. I reset every single one of those Pokemon because I want to rebuild them in a way that makes a little bit more sense. And then I kind of, at least I feel, I'm not sure if this is how everyone else does this, but I think I finally tapped into what all the pros do when they build Pokemon sets and what bulk is and how to maximize your damage. And it was primarily because of Raging Bolt here. Raging Bolt was a Pokemon that as soon as I had access to him, I automatically had him with the Assault Vest and did 252 basic sets, and I've been kind of playing it from there. And I even created a set that's in my Notion category that had like 156 in HP, 28 in defense, 160 in special attack, 4 in special defense, and 160 in speed. Making sure that I outsped all the regular, Raging Bolts, but I didn't want to just focus on output. I wanted to be tanky and dish out stuff that could mitigate some of the damage that was incoming. And then I started looking at like different sets, kind of like what I did for my man Zamazenta here. I think Zama's set is weird. I think his from the Portland Regional is here it is. It's 252 in HP, 244 in attack, 4 in defense and special defense, and 4 in speed. So 1 point in speed, special defense, and defense, and the majority being in HP as well as attack. Now, I know that if I was going to make an offensive build, having the majority would be into like the attacking stat and then kind of building off of that. But for me, using this particular method, or at least this thought process, I still gave him the largest amount and put that into HP. And I thought, okay, why am I doing that? What's the point of that? Between 252 and 244, it's literally 8 points, which is 1 point off. So I can go, oh, here, you can have 198 health and then make it 189 attack, but his move sets don't really suggest that he needs most of the attack. I have it there so that I can take out Lunalas a little bit easier, and also one-shots Calyrexes because their Ghost, Psychic, and Crunch from this thing one-shots it. Not a problem. And I was trying to figure out, okay, well, what can I do to make these guys better that doesn't sacrifice anything? And that's when more of that mindset of the 252 to 244 started to like really apply itself. I looked at sets that I had for Ogerpon. Ogerpon is a 252 set, and I started realizing there are thresholds to this stuff, which to some of you, I'm like, duh, you're the last one on this train that figured out that, some Pokemon would really benefit from a basic 252 build. And then like Pokemon like Urshifu would benefit from like a more exotic build, or Zama here that would, get more benefit out of an exotic build like that. So I'm like, God dang it. But I'm usually the last one on the ride, and that's only because of the fact that I like trying to figure this stuff out. I have a comprehension problem, so when I'm reading stuff online or I'm trying to see stuff how it physically hits, I'm always second guessing myself, and that's pretty much because of the fact that I do not understand the first time. I have to physically see it for me to be able to go, okay, that's the thing. but Zama is like a prime reason to have that. And then everyone else outside of Zama have had either a 252 set or something like Raging Bolt, which has not really stood the test of time. Even with the 156 with his stats and stuff like that, his HP that he would get is not that great. And I'm talking about Raging Bolt. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out, okay, if Raging Bolt's HP never reaches like a certain threshold, I'm starting to question whether or not that the build that I have is actually really, really good. Because even now at 220, you would think that that's really, really good. But if the other stats don't match up and they don't help the build, it makes it incredibly off. It's like I'm trying to do two things at once instead of just put it all into what I want it to do. And I might just be doing that over and over and over again. So I started like trying to figure out, do I do this all the time? Or is this something that I just unconsciously just figure out? So I've been focusing on that, which is why Kyogre's been reset, Incineroar has been reset, Groudon got reset, Kyurem Pokemon I just built got reset, because like while he hits that threshold for like HP, I think I can make him a little bit better just because of the fact that even though he's mostly based on physical attacks, there's a crazy cooking thing that I'm trying that I'll probably do here soon, because I have like many things that I want to try that I think I could do something better. And then because of that, I was like, you know what, maybe I can make Tropica's actually good, make it look really, really good without having to rely on like the Calm Mindset or even just more above anything else, right? So I'm trying to figure out what I should do for the next team. And I'm also like, okay, well, I still need to create content for you guys. So I think what I'm going to do is go with Team A. So it's going to be back with Zama, Ogerpon, Urshifu, and Chiampao and all that. And go with this team for the time being until I finish that other team. And then we'll come back to that team. That second team that I had, the one with Miraidon and Ice Rider, it's not going to happen anymore. And that's primarily because I saw that team used a lot at the Worlds tournament, and I believe every single one of those people used it a lot better than I did. And because they have a lot higher skill set than I do, and I'm going into this pretty much blind, I want you guys to learn from the pros and not just kind of stumble around with me. I'm still going to use Miraidon. Don't get me wrong, I want to use that Pokemon. It sounds really, really fun finally being able to use that Pokemon, but, and I do mean but, I just don't want to go with a heavily fast Pokemon and then an incredibly slow Pokemon, because that seems what everyone is doing right now. They're using two different tool sets to kind of work in this meta build that people are doing. You either have Pokemon that can like succeed in Tailwind, and then you have Pokemon that just succeed in Trick Room. And I don't want to do that. It's probably like the worst decision though. And I might change my decision, but as of right now, I'm not going to do that. I don't really want to do that. I think I want to do something else with Calyrex, because I saw a lot of people using Calyrex and Koraidon and Calyrex and Miraidon, and there was even some with Calyrex and Zamazenta, but I think I'll have a little bit more fun with the set that I currently have. But I do want to redo Calyrex, but if I do that, I do run the risk of not having a team for you guys for a while, and I kind of don't want to do that. So, because everyone else is reset except for like Palkia, and Palkia doesn't run good at all. Palkia was a Dragon Cheer set, and that's not being used right now. So there are sets that I do want to do. I do want to try out Gravity for multi-hit moves, as well as what was the other thing I wanted to try? Oh, Fidger, obviously. As of right now, that's all I could think of. Yeah, so I've got stuff cooking. I'm just trying to make sure that the builds and everything that I want to do with it actually works. I know that I've taken up a lot of your guys' time, so we're gonna go ahead and get into our matches, and then we'll go from here. And then hopefully I'll have the fights done by the end of the recording session, because I have a lot of stuff that I would love to try, and I would love to show you guys. So wish me luck. We'll get into our 3 matches, and I'll see you guys at the end. Okay, so we have Koraidon, Tornadus, Fluttermane, Ursaluna, Fire Ogerpon, and Miraidon. Interesting. So I think Ursaluna is their attempt of dealing with Trick Room, and everyone else just kind of runs really well in Sun, outside of Miraidon, which obviously does incredibly well outside of the Sun. We're gonna bring Whimsicott, Chien-Pao. We're not gonna bring in Ogerpon. Ogerpon would be like a good choice here, but I need to be able to counter Fluttermane for being able to outspeed. And okay, Zama for sure. If I do this wrong, we're obviously toast. But I can also delay Calyrex as long as I can. But since they do have Ursaluna, I'm not gonna be able to hit it. So is it better to go Urshifu then? No, it's not good for Urshifu. We are going to bring in Zama and Calyrex. I'm hoping that we are able to hit it regardless. If it's Terra normal, we're in trouble, but if it's anything, I think we'll be fine. Everyone else we can hit with no problem. We just need to be able to do damage to everyone else until Ursaluna comes out, and then we need to fast track to get him out. All right, Miraidon, Fluttermane. Okay. Whimsicott and Chien-Pao. Okay, what we want to do first, I'm going to get off Tailwind, and then I'm going to protect Chien-Pao. Because they're probably want to do 2 hits on Chien-Pao just so that they can get the knockout there. But I'm baiting the Terra on their side. I want them to use their Terra right off the bat so that I have full range of knocking it down. And I think we got it. Terra, Miraidon, are you Fairy or Electric? Fairy, okay. So we'll probably get the KO next turn because I'm going to be able to outspeed. I don't know what Fluttermane's going to do. I'm going to protect here so I don't go down. I'll probably do Icy Wind to kind of lower down the speeds. Dazzling Gleam. We might lose Whimsy. Nope. We are going to lose Whimsy. Okay. Which is fine in my case. That's totally fine in my case. Because what I'm going to do next is Calyrex. This is going to set us up because now they don't have Tailwind. And I outspeed. I mean, I was going to outspeed regardless, but now I have to worry about Fluttermane. And Fluttermane could have Sash. So if it does... But I'm going to Ice Spinner into Miraidon to get it set up. Okay, here comes Ursaluna. Ogerpon. Ooh, that's a good call. Ogerpon lives a lot, but I actually do use Specs. So... No. Oh, no, he does. Absolutely does. Okay. Even with Specs. Okay. Okay. I can respect that. I can 100% respect that. Okay. Chien-Pao lost a little bit of HP. Okay. So what are you going to do, Ogerpon? Is this Ursaluna? Nope, it's Koraidon. Okay. I think we'll Terrasilize. And I'm gonna Sucker Punch the Koraidon. I think. Oh no, they can't Terra. That's right. I'm gonna set up Calyrex. I'm gonna set up the alley-oop there. Now I could have Terrasilized or at least done something a little bit different, but at least this way I do far more damage. Now Sucker Punch could be done in if they follow me. Crap. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Sucker Punch is gonna fail. I just want to get set up for Calyrex. Terra Ghost with the Specs. No bonuses. That's double KO. Now, what is the last two? I know one of them's Flutter Mane, which is going to get a boost because of the sun. Okay. Oh no, that's the last one. Okay. Alright. I will just hit the Flutter Mane then. Okay. My guess was that it was something completely different. I mean, I did have Tailwind still up, so I guess that doesn't really matter too much. But I was trying to, I mean, I still KO'd Miraidon. I still did my strat. I still did it. I wonder how they could have beaten me though. That's another question. How would they beat me? Why am I asking that question? You can obviously take advantage of things that I couldn't. All right, Calyrex and Tornadus. This is Urshifu and Whimsicott. So what I want to do first, I want to activate Tailwind. I'm going to go after Calyrex. I think Calyrex is probably like the worst one to deal with. And we're not going to have fair, obvious speeds here. We'll probably both activate Tailwind at the same time. But I think I'll survive one hit depending on what it does. I do have Mystic Water. I'm not using my Terra. Okay, they're going to swap. This is probably Rillaboom. I can't read any of that, so I can only guess. Nope, it's Zama. Okay. So they brought in both. Tailwind. Okay. Tailwind teams. I'm okay with this. 13 strikes. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Hit 3 times. Next, I want to protect on Whimsicott because I think that's the next target. Yeah, I want to protect here. And then I want to Terrastalize. It should be in range for me to KO now. But I want to live against Tornadus, depending on what it decides to do. By the damage, they might be thinking, oh, okay, I might be setting up this way. I'm not sure though. Protect. Anyone else? They can't really, I mean, yeah, Bleakwind Storm. Okay, they can't protect in front of Urshifu. Doesn't make any sense. Urshifu's gonna lift that. Don't drop my speed though. Heavy Slam. He's faster than Urshifu? Dope. Close combat. He lived. What? What? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Actually, I really don't like that. I'm gonna Moonblast here, and I'm gonna Surging Strikes. I'm gonna protect. Actually, I'm gonna protect Urshifu. I'm gonna protect. I think that's the best call. Moonblast. Down goes Zama. I can lose Whimsicott. I really don't want to, but I can. Unless it dodges. Come on, miss. Nope, okay. Okay, Whimsy goes down. Let's bring out Calyrex. And who are they going to bring out next? Around Calyrex, okay. Let's just go ahead and do Astral Barrage. And I'm going to... How long do I have Tailwind for? One more turn. You know what? I don't think I'll live, but in the event that I do, I want to taunt the Tornadus. I should have done that like maybe last turn, but I'm okay with attacking going into Zama. I needed to get him off the field, first and foremost. Now, the Terra could go to Calyrex to make him Dark Fairy or whatever. If it's normal, I'm screwed. If it's Dark through Tornadus, okay. It's probably Rillaboom. Or, I mean, it could be Insane. Nope, it's Insane. Okay. Intimidate, which doesn't really hurt us too much. Sidekick. It's not very effective. They do that just to pop the sash, but I actually do a lot of damage here. Unless they have sash themselves. Now they won the 50-50. I'm at max speed. I can't be any higher. taunt. My tailwinds are gone. And I'll just go ahead and Surging Strikes. Please win the 50-50. Please win the 50-50. I have 222. It's literally a coin flip here. I can't do anything more. Oh, I won first. Okay, good. It's like, it's literally a coin flip. I can't control that. Which is something that I really, really like, because I would love to not know the knowledge that I do, but because I do, it makes it incredibly hard to pretend like I don't. But yeah, they didn't fake out. Why didn't you fake out? I mean, you can fake out the Urshifu, but why didn't you fake out? I just noticed that they could have had Tornadus and Urshifu. Not Urshifu, but Incineroar. Like, Tornadus has all of his HP still. I mean, this is gonna hurt, like a lot. Like a lot. I'm just gonna protect. Okay. I'm just gonna protect. I don't really need to take unnecessary damage. With that being said, I think this is the best course of action that I have. Incineroar and Landorus. Okay. This looks smooth. It's like I have a Switch 2, but I don't have a Switch 2 yet. Trying to get one. We're gonna Tailwind, and I'm going to protect. I don't want to take any damage right now. Landorus is kind of weird. And what I mean by weird is I don't know if it's gonna Terastallize. If it does, we baited it, boys. We did it. But if it's poison, I think we're in trouble. Obviously, we didn't get the bait. Fake out goes to Champao. Nope. Don't wanna. Tailwind, because I want to go fast. And it's probably Earth Power. Nope, Sludge Bomb. This is going to go straight to Whimsicott. Gets the KO. I am okay with that. With that outcome, I am 100% okay with it. So now I'm going to bring out Zama. And Zama don't really give no craps about no Incineroars. We're going to Body Press into that slot. And I'm going to Ice Spinner into Landorus, which I might get the KO. I am -1, so there's a good chance that I am going to lose that. Okay, they're going to swap. Are you... I don't know what that is. It's Ice Rider. Gotcha. Oh, no. Okay, Ice Spinner goes into that slot. It's not very effective, but that's okay. Body Press. Oh, into that Incineroar, which does get the KO. So good luck, everybody else. Oh, this is a leftover. This is probably a Leech Seed. This is probably a Leech Seed set. If it's Leech Seed, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. It's so bulky. I don't know how to deal with it right now. Rhydon comes out. Now, they're probably going to get set up with Trick Room. That would be like their only way to counter my Tailwind right now. So... let's see, this is 100, that's 80. I will have to hit into that slot. Yeah, let's hit into that slot. And I'm gonna hit into that slot. Here comes Terra. This is probably gonna go to Ice Rider. Nope, it's Miraidon. Okay, and you are Fairy. Okay, I can accept that. I can clearly accept that. Ice Spinner. I do outspeed. Goes right into Miraidon. That's a bulky Pokemon. Gets rid of the electric field, so he's going to do less damage. Body Press. Okay. Yep, here comes Trick Room. Here comes Trick Room. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. There is Trick Room. Dimensions are twisted. I have to assume that they know about Wide Guard, so... but I am also just going to risk it for the biscuit. Yeah. I'm just going to Wide Guard, Terastallize, Astral Barrage, and hope for the best. Because they use the Terastallize on Miraidon, I'm going to use mine on Shadow Rider. I mean, Fairy would have probably been better, maybe Ground, just so I don't take as much damage, or maybe even Steel, so I don't take very much damage, period. But I'm going to Wide Guard. Hopefully you're locked into Dazzling Gleam. Glacial Land. Ooh. Please be locked into Dazzling Gleam. Please be locked into Dazzling Gleam. Oh, are you spec'd? Oh, please, 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 please. This is actually going to be super effective against Ice Rider. And since I'm Terra Ghost, Spec, this is going to do a lot of damage. Bop. Oh, that's a double KO right there. I don't know what kind of Miraidon that was, but if it was Spect, oh, I mean, it did do quite a bit of damage to our own Zama, but I feel like it wasn't that. I think they just made a miscall, to be honest. To be honest, I think that's what happened. Okay, and it's just Landorus. That is it. That's the only Pokemon that's left. And I don't think that you're gonna do anything specific, so I'm gonna go ahead and crunch you and Astral Barrage. Okay. Oh, that call for the wide guard. Like I said, I'm gonna run with the assumption that they knew that I have wide guard and I will be willing to click it. And that's going to be it for us today, ladies and gents and Pokefans alike. I'm actually kind of excited. Although I didn't show you guys the bar raising. We are 3/4 of the way there. We are one battle away from obviously hitting Ultra Ball. Now, the reason why I didn't want to show you the bar is because I don't feel like I have earned anything. Realistically, I feel like I'm cheating because I'm using a team that I know that is going to do incredibly well and hits Master Ball, but I don't have a team to show you guys today, so I figured that was going to be okay. And we went 3-0, which is perfect. I like going like undefeated in videos and stuff like that, but I also feel like I'm cheating. Obviously, you guys can let me know in the comments down below, as I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. But as for me, I feel like I have cheated, and that's why I didn't show you guys the bar going up. I do plan on editing a team and getting it ready for tomorrow, but we'll see, or next day, because today is going to be Tuesday when you guys see this. So I'll have something up for Wednesday, at least I hope. I'm gonna get all the video edits done and have this up on YouTube and start working on that team with like a brand new fresh idea that I have, and then we'll go from there. But as of right now, that's going to be it for me. We are 18 battles in, 9 wins, 9 losses, 1 more fight away from Master Ball. And yeah, that's it. That's all that I got. So tell me what you guys think down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more content like this. I do post 7 days a week. Well, that's the idea. I know that I took 3 days off and didn't post anything, and that's just because I didn't have anything for the team, and I didn't want to bring in a Miraidon Ice Rider team just because I saw plenty of them, and a lot of people did incredibly good work and far better than what I could. Although I do want the challenge of coming in and not knowing what the team is like, but that would be dope. Maybe I'll think about it a little bit more and reconsider, but as of right now, I'm not going to use Ice Rider and Miraidon. Instead, I'll still use Miraidon, but probably something a little bit more different. Anyways, that's it for me. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Until then, please take care of yourself and have a good one. Peace.